As a middle-aged dad, I have kind of started taking up golf here recently. And so I got a question for you. Why do dads like me take an extra pair of socks when they go play golf? Oh, you got it. Nice job. Oh.
What is it?
Is that you, Misty? Was that the spade? Oh, of course, the great Cam Green. All right. Thank you. All right, well, welcome to the Tiger Impact Awards today here, everyone. And obviously this is a little bit new for us this year. But, throughout the course of the year, and I know we've been here about 170 days already. I know a lot of you guys are already looking towards the summer and want to get out and do your own thing there. We also want to recognize a lot of the great things that you guys have been doing. And I know we have our moments as a school, but when we really look at our school year as a whole, you guys are doing a tremendous job collectively, as a class, as a school, and then what some of you are doing as individuals is just tremendous. So, I applaud you for that, and we want to make sure that we recognize you for that today. Now, with that said, if sitting, could I have all the teachers and staff stand up? I know we have several off to the side. Please stand up. Thank you. Now, students, you guys have done great things this year, but we don't do this alone, right? And so many of you know that this week is Teacher Appreciation Week. And I know for the fact that we have one of the best staffs in the entire state of Illinois. And a lot of you guys have built really strong, positive relationships with them that have helped you be successful here at Sherrard. So please give them a round of applause. I also like to specially recognize Mrs. Boucher, Mrs. Morris, Mr. Thompson, and Mrs. Arnold, as that this is their final year at Sherrard. Collectively, they have worked in education for over 100 years. Mr. Thompson has worked in education for 95 of those 100 years. Just joking. But we do appreciate you, love you, and thank you for everything that you have done. With that said, then, I'd like to turn this over to our awesome assistant principal, as she will deliver the first awards for us. And Ms. Cooper has done a tremendous job. In year one for us, has done a lot of great things. And so, Mrs. Cooper, thank you.
Ways that we get to acknowledge students throughout the school year is our individual departments give Student of the Month awards. So these students have already been recognized with a certificate, and your pictures have been on Facebook throughout the course of the year, so hopefully parents, if your student got one of those awards, you saw that, you can scroll back and find that. Students, if you received a Student of the Month award this year, please stand. Students, and that was a really wonderful evening. Lots of scholarships earned, lots of recognition given there. So congratulations again to all of those students. The next awards that I have the privilege to present are attendance awards. So these students that we will be reading off have achieved 99% attendance for the year. So they've only missed like 1.4 days out of the school year. So this is a combination of things, right? This is a combination of you're lucky that you stayed healthy enough to come to school, and you have this great determination to come to school, even when you weren't feeling well, even when it was a hard day and you didn't want to get out of bed, because we all have those days. So congratulations to the following students for making it to school 99% of the day this year. Please hold your applause till the end. Students, as you come forward, you'll get your certificate from Mr. Johnson, and then if you would come this way, actually, start the line down here. We will line up in front of parents so they can get some pictures if they'd like, and then we'll get a group photo of everybody before we send you back to your seat. All right, first up we have William Ahrens, Liam Arnold, full applause, Carlos Venegas Oliva. Yep, come on up. Let him get caught up here. Head down there, yep. Head down that way. Paige Baxkiel. Gavin Cervantes. Max Denke. Aiden Eads. Sierra Eads. Adeline Ellsbury. Justine Ellsbury. Connor Foley Freelove. Avery Fuller. Elias Gall. Emily Kubas. Jasmine McCray. Walt Miller. Samuel Donovan. Rosie Ramos. Riley Robinson. Mason Schnell. Kira Schillinger. Braylon Smith. Ella Smith. Charles Swanson. Ellie Swanson. Cameron Swanson. Adeline Thomas. John Tucker. Hey, Will, can you scoot the line down a little farther, bud? Thank you. Ryder Veranda. Mason Vogt. Madison Woodward. Yes, Chris is right here. Allison Zigenhorn. And Maureen Zip. For activities and athletics.
Our next award winners have been 3-sport athletes during the 25-26 school year. Being a 3-sport athlete develops well-rounded athleticism, increases mental toughness, and exposes athletes to different team dynamics. It also develops real-world skills, improving leadership, life resilience, and thus making them more marketable in the workplace. Please hold your applause again until we have these stellar individuals out on the floor. Aiden Bajetsky, Remington Block, Sophia Bradrich, McKinley Cameron, Anna Churchill, Gavin Cottrell, Bella Cottrell, Elena Dobemeyer, Justine Ellsbury, Alexis Estry, Harper Farwell, Brooke Geisler, William Harlan, Jared Jones, Javin Jones, Andrew Knox, Brady Thrall, Jocelyn Cuffler, Lucia Lopez, Kylie Mathis, Maddox Mayhew, Dakota Robinson, Justin Rose, Kira Schillinger, Sam Steckel, Chase Stenger, Cammie Swanson, Cooper Thomas, Lori Wakeman, Max Way, and Jonathan Weekly. These are our 25-26 three-sport athletes. The next award today is the Triple Threat Award. This award speaks volumes about what these people feel about sport. They have gosh, I'm having a hard time this morning. Demonstrated a lot of grit, a lot of joy in hard things, not always with smiles, but through their constant and unwavering desire to compete and name your sport. These four individuals who have achieved all 4 years of competing in 3 seasons have covered a lot of fields, a lot of courts, and a lot of tracks, showcasing their leadership, their work ethic, their versatility, their skill, and especially their time management skills. They've covered soccer, girls basketball, volleyball, football, boys basketball, boys track, and girls track. Our Triple Threat Award winners are Adeline Ellsbury, Jackson Jones, Emery Partlow, and Ellie Swanson. Thank you for your years of resilience on and off the courts and your modeling of what we hope many more of the very many that we have down here can achieve. Thank you.
Morning, guys. I just want to say that the Tiger Impact Award is Sherrard's way of honoring students who have demonstrated personal and academic growth throughout the year. So unlike the traditional awards that focus on the highest GPA, this award celebrates commitment and improvement and honors the climb. The students who have significantly closed achievement gaps, overcome learning obstacles, or transformed their approach to education. This award is specifically designed for students who have shown the following: growth, showing the most significant improvements academically and behaviorally; resilience, navigating educational goals or personal hurdles with grit and determination; commitment, demonstrating consistent dedication to learning and school activities; and the turnaround, displaying fundamental shifts in their academic habits, attendance, or classroom leadership. We call it impact because when a student chooses to grow, it doesn't just change their future, it changes the energy of our entire school community. These students prove that where you start doesn't define where you finish. They aren't just hitting benchmarks, they are making an impact. For the English department, we have Dakota Ehlers, nominated by Mrs. Crippen. Mackenzie Hirschmuller, nominated by Mrs. Galliardo and Mrs. Tucker. And Jalen Swanson, nominated by Ms. Campbell. For the math department, we have Quinn Miller, nominated by Mr. DeBolder. Jackson Shar, nominated by Mr. Fritsch. And Bella Rose Williams, nominated by Ms. Tucker. For the science department, we have Justin Rose, nominated by Mr. Thompson. We have Addison Lawson, nominated by Mr. Thompson. And we have Emma Prescott, nominated by Ms. Campbell. For our social studies department, we have Peyton Kemp, nominated by Mrs. Gustafson. We have Logan Pruden, also nominated by Mrs. Gustafson. And then we have Zachary Peterson, nominated by Mrs. Williams. For PE and Health, we have Olivia Mulkey, nominated by Mrs. Serrata. And Shane Manier, nominated by Mr. Hannah. For the Fine Arts Department, we have Marley Prescott, who was nominated by Mrs. Cedarquist and Ms. Burr. Ingalls, who was nominated by Ms. Pudless. For the vocational department, we have Brooklyn Smith, nominated by Mrs. Hammerling. And Anastasia Gustafson, nominated by Mrs. Hammerling. For the business department, we have Isabel Aguilar, nominated by Mrs. DeBacher. And then Tyson Ray, nominated by Mrs. Sari. For the foreign language department, we have Wyatt Beaulieu, nominated by Mrs. Lopez. And Peyton Summers, nominated by Mrs. Kelly. And to round out our awards, we have the Service and Guidance Awards. So we have Sean Bryson, nominated by Mrs. Boris. Braylon Howe, also nominated by Mrs. Boris. We have Lily Estes, nominated by Mrs. Blackwell and Mrs. Drish. We have Savannah Smith, nominated by Mrs. Blackwell and Mrs. Drish. And our final award goes to Landon Eisentrager, nominated by Mrs. Weiler. If we could give all the students just one final round of applause before I turn it over to them.
when you get old and bitter like me, now that I approach 40 years old, that what you hear a lot is that, you know, kids, they don't want to go to school, kids don't want to do anything, they just want to be on their Xboxes or their cell phones or their TikToks or whatever it may be. But I think today is a representation that in our school, we have a lot of kids that are doing it the right way, and that some of you guys may have not got there and you're really close, but next year you could definitely be up here as well. Very proud to be a Tiger, guys. We only have a few weeks left. And what I really want you to concentrate on as we finish up the year, because it's really easy just to kind of to coast and, you know, turn it off and just kind of get through the year. But always, whether it's in our school, in our community, if you're graduating, wherever you go, make sure you're doing these three things. Do the right thing, do your best, and always show people that you care, right? Do those things and we're going to be in really good shape.